great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. To the inside. Here's the closer, defended by Jackson. Tries it from 19, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Armstrong. Pass to Baker. And Milton pulls it down. Here's the closer, defended by Jackson. The closer, no good. Driving in, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's the closer. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First team foul.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw tonight.
Defensive foul. Jackson.
And that one misses. Drives to the hoop, and he slams it in one-handed.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Here's the closer. Pass to Hendricks. The kick out to Milton. Lots of room. No luck on that one.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. From the arc. Baker grabs the board.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Inside, here's Hendricks. The kick out to Milton. 6 to shoot. There's a screen from the baseline. And he gets it to go.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Jackson outside. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Armstrong.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Oh, sweet move. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Last time, free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Here's Milton. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Armstrong. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Misses the layup. Shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Jackson. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Jackson on the wing. And the dunk by Jackson.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Pass to Armstrong. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Leading by 10. And we'll be back in just a minute. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Fires in the triple. The closer's got 5.
Well, the defense has got to play him a lot tighter there. He's just too good of a three-point shooter.
Ferguson, pass to Rainman. No good with the triple. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. The closer is good.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Number 1, Chet Holmgren.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
The ball's knocked loose. Rainman, the pass to the closer. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Fires it. Tipped. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Newton. Hey, from beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Phoenix trails by 8. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one is stuffed right through.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. To the middle. There's the drive. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And the shot goes. He's got 12.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And there's a pick. Here's the closer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
We've got 1:13 left in the second. Pass to Jackson. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Armstrong. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson outside. Shoots. Offensive rebound. It's good.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
What's up?
Here's the closer. Defended by Jackson. "15 seconds left in the first half of this one. Milton from outside the arc drills it from deep. Tries to spin move with 1 on the clock. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Damn. Anyway, it's supposed to be raining. Alexa, what's the weather for Monday?
Player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
It's supposed to be nice, but it's supposed to be raining.
And we've
so
got more action
probably
coming your way
not,
after this break.
depending on who's all going to be down. I know, dog. Hey.
And with 1 half in the books,
I
let's
couldn't read the last
game,
game, but that say pro cocaine.
around the NBA.
What's the last game, dog?
Pittsburgh. They are in tough shape in the third quarter.
This is a one-sided contest. We've got an absolute blowout on your hands. I think I'm going to take the rest of the night off, fellas.
So tell me something I don't know. What's new?
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the visiting team.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start
Bro,
of the
you
third
always
quarter.
injured. You play like you injured, even when you're not injured. Nothing's going to change.
And in that first half,
Man,
we saw
I'm
a pretty
injured.
tight
Did you
battle.
not see the
Soon find
50
out
the
what sort of
50 ball
adjustments were
game that we
discussed
had?
during halftime.
And I won with an injured fist. I'm the GOAT.
Phoenix trails by 5. Pass to Hendricks. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Just 3 to shoot. Knocked away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Baker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long.
Yeah, but I
just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Phoenix shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Armstrong. Pass to Baker. Here's Armstrong. And it's rejected. Out to the right wing. And a minute played as the second half gets going. From behind the arc. Baker grabs the board. Baker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I'm surprised they ain't take that language out of my chat. Hey, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? E? Oh, what is it?
2 shots.
What is it?
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to review the game plan. This pause and check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. In third, Phoenix.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
Here's the closer. 11 points in the game. The shot no good. Jackson outside. Pass to Baker.
Tonight? Did you say tonight? Because I'm not even down yet.
Increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's the closer. Here's Hendricks. Lets it fly. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Armstrong. They set a pick. Shot clock at 6. Can't get it to fall. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a step.
First of all, I'm about to win. I was just playing. And I'll beat you at 2K.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Slams it down with 2
Don't worry about me.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. They set the screen. The 3 knocks down the triple. 11 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll possession. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Friday and then on Sunday. Down low. Pass to Baker. Here's Armstrong to the paint. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And it's blocked. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. The shot by Rain Man, no good. Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Armstrong with a bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Phoenix trails by 10. Out to the right wing. From 17. No. 4 for 9 from the floor now. Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. No good from the wing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Pass to the closer. Fires from the wing. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Got the slowest jump shot known to man. I ain't gonna hold.
Shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Here's Baker. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Rain Man. Lets a 3 fly. Connects from downtown. Rain Man's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Smits. Yet to see a basket. And that's not gonna go. The third quarter comes to a close. Leading by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Chet Holmgren, and it's the closer in at the 2. Pass to Ferguson. And here's Holmgren. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
He is so... I hate him. He's getting deleted. I swear if he leaves him.
Shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident.
Steals don't exist no more, so that's good. I mean,
here's Smits. Lays it up and banks it
in.
in.
Does
and now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Don't want to shoot on my team.
Here's the closer. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but they were far from perfect. Can't give them that kind of space.
Ooh, poked away.
So the only time I can get a steal is when I'm out of bounds.
And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
I don't like the way you had worded that sentence. I'm not going to answer your question.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Armstrong. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. Phoenix trails by 11. All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with Phoenix's head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned
hey, you can't get a rebound? What the heck?
Keep him out of the rotation. And in this crucial time of the season, any injuries
And you
have a
can't get
major
no
impact
job.
on a team. We'll have to make some immediate adjustments, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
I like how bro's small as hell.
This
He
is
can't
a
get past him. I ain't gonna lie for
high-impact
him.
sport, and the league
I'm so glad
continues to get bigger and faster.
that matter of fact, I don't care that you're not getting the point.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal
Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Tipped away. Milton with a steal. To the inside.
Why are you cutting in? Oh my God.
Here's the break. Here's Jackson.
Why did you cut it? Oh my God. I couldn't control that. I couldn't control it. I thought he was going to stay in the outside. I didn't expect him to cut in. That had nothing to do with me. That had nothing to do with me.
Turning great defense into great offense.
And
That's
told him
the
to cut
type of
in.
stop you're looking for.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone was going over with his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Inside, Baker. Yes! And a nice
Y'all
assist from
suck,
Jackson.
man. Y'all
Just
stink.
executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows
Oh, yeah, he
and
got
putting in
everybody.
the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts
They got
well
T.O.N.T.
rewarded right
They
there.
got Kwame.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an
got-
impact with his activity on the board.
Scotty. You know, they got Sean.
From 9 feet out, drained it for 2 points.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
The three is up. Baker grabs the
He
board.
can't shoot this thing.
Baker's got a
What's his
rebound
shooting
number
percentage?
5 here
I
tonight.
don't know, shooting.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Off target at the rim. Driving inside. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Oh, man, I saw.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. A minute 6 left in the fourth. Pass to Armstrong.
Them and all these
6 on the
screens,
shot
that's
clock.
lame.
And the basket
And
is
how
good.
there's no such thing
they
as
blocked out
contesting
the
2K no
noise,
more,
blocked
bro.
out the distractions,
What the hell?
Kept on grinding. and
Hell no,
this
we're going
is
up
their
against them with the
reward.
Lakers,
It
bro.
is
You know what time it
always a
is.
special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
It's good on the putback.
Facts, we're going up against them with the Lakers. Let's see if y'all can beat the Lakers.
36 seconds left in the fourth
No,
quarter.
bro. I'm
Gets
about
it
to.
go.
I'm going
He's
up
now
against them with the
9 for
Lakers,
11
and we
on the night.
cannot, or they cannot beat me with
Leaving
them.
nothing to
We
chance.
got-
This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
It's stolen away. Pass to the closer. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Not yet. You still got time to do it.
15 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so it's it's a victory for the road team in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that
We're going up against them with the Lakers. Watch them not be able to beat the Lakers. We're about to literally tee up. Yeah.
Well, it probably wasn't easy getting that dressed up, but now we welcome you to Noche and Beyond. And this season's still very
It's
young.
over
What are you
for
looking
them. I
forward to
swear
this
it
year?
is.
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Shot clock at
Give me that.
6.
Yep.
And stolen by Nash. A three
Top of
ball.
the key. Cash nasty.
Nash has got the opening basket of the game for Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, they're not doing nothing.
Going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he
Give me
can
that.
establish
Stop
his
doing it.
three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's the prodigy.
Give me that.
And banks it in.
And once he
Teeing
got
up time. Teeing up
I think he
time.
was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Whistle blows.
How did he?
Good.
Oh,
So
they're giving
a
you
chance
out.
here for a three-point play.
There's no such thing as
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
That's okay. We got Kaiser Jr.
Out left to the wing. Nash against Armstrong. With a floater.
He's lame.
Okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
He's lame. Thank you. But he's lame. If you looking at it, oh no. Got a napkin. There's a napkin right there. Could you hand me a napkin? Please, hurry up.
From the arc.
Right
on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Thank you.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
Heavy.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals on
Pull
lows.
up. Miss.
The rebound by Baker.
See, I'm using one hand.
Swiped it away. Here's the prodigy. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Nash. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Summers. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's the prodigy out to the wing. Here's Summers. Off target with his 3. The 15-footer. That one misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again.
Wow, in the look. Oh, they're doing anything.
The Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's the prodigy. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And they double up Jackson to the paint.
Nope.
Got a piece of it. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Jackson. Here's the prodigy, and the layup's good off the glass. The prodigy's got his second basket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. 1:22 left to play here in the first. There's a screen. Here's Bacon. Lets it go with a three. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Cuts off the pass. Here's Smits.
That was crazy.
Mr.
Every time I want them to cut in for all you, they never do it. So when I want to cut out, but yeah, they do.
51 seconds left in the first. There's Baker. Still without a basket.
Easy point,
and it is flushed down with
but
a nice
you're not
jam.
winning it. You're not beating it.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
They've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. There's Bacon. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Poke loose. Now here's Moore. It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in Jacksonville. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
We've got Buckner. Prodigy is out there with Wells, and it's Moore in at the one. Pass to Buckner. Releases. That one's good from the corner.
Really good.
Buckner's got the first basket of the second quarter for Jacksonville. They've got Bacon, and it's Smits in at the two-guard spot. There's the steal. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Here's Smits. Hasn't made one yet, and that one is good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
The Prodigy passes to Cole. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Cole's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's the prodigy, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They got RDC. They got Mark.
Sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team.
They got Mark from RDC World in the crowd.
Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And that one misses. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Here's the prodigy. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Knocked loose.
Let's see what you do with that.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Making the pass to Montana. Here's Cole.
Get it! Oh.
And Bacon pulls it down.
Oh. I swear, if they score.
It's blocked. And here we go. Jacksonville, fast break. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Oh, my goodness, the slam. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Here's the prodigy. 10 points for him. It's deflected. Oh, and that one, no question.
Oh my God, you're so annoying. Like, freaking back. I hate that.
It's a freaking bad.